Some of you may have read the title. You may be confused right now. So let me just briefly explain what the hell happened. So on Basketball Wives LA season 4, the beautiful Draya Michele, the real star of the show, basically said that the gorgeous woman on your screen, Brandi Maxiell, may have brought her cancer story where she's fighting, rather where she was battling the disease, and if I'm not mistaken, she's cured now. And you know, that's all well and great, but essentially what Draya told her was that's boring on this type of show, or at least that's what she meant when she told Brandi Maxiell that her story was boring. She didn't mean, you know, that nobody cares about it and that basically nobody should care about it. That's not what she meant and not how she said it. But essentially what she was telling Miss Maxiell is, look, this right here is a ratchet reality TV show, and basically your story doesn't fit the format, that she needs to bring something else to the table. Essentially, that's what she was, in so many words, letting her know. So people, of course, were mad at Draya, and they said, you know, that basically you're an insensitive bitch. You know, she had a big fallout with Brandi and this other fine ass woman, Malaysia Pargo, who's another star of the show. Anyways, so Draya ended up putting out this 3-page apology letter. If you click the link below, you visit my blog. At the top of the blog, there's a link there, which will take you to my video and my blog about Draya Michele apologizing about what she said. Anyways, people were wondering, well, what does Brandi Maxiell think about it? Does she accept Draya's apology? Here's what she had to say about it in her own words. Brace yourself. She titled it, "Is She Fake?" And she goes on to say, "Is she fake? First and foremost, survivors are not victims, so I don't plan to respond as one. Draya's response, plain and simple, is a means of damage control and nothing more. I'm offended that the situation happened in February 6, 2015. Now you feel the need to apologize because it airs today. It's offensive, and you're covering your butt for the world, not me. If someone is sincere, they won't calculate their decisions that will make them, quote, look better." This is just an example, along with the clip, that Draya is not a sincere person and meant every word she spoke in our argument. Like you said, if we were, quote, real friends, you should have called me after you said it. You have seen me on 3 different occasions and yet to say a single word to me. You saw me last Saturday and walked right past me since you're, quote, so sorry. Every single thing you do is for the media attention. You play victim in everything you do. Woman the fuck up. You say you got evil. No. Correction. You've been evil. I purposely did not want to bring up my cancer story anymore on TV because what happened last season? It offended and hurt a lot of people, and I didn't want people like you to use it against me as though I'm looking for a pity party or to play victim, such as you do in all situations. That's your expertise, not mine. Prime example, the bullshit you just put on social media. That is another one of your tactics of crying victim. And for you to write a public apology to me from where I'm from tells me you're pathetic, weak, a coward, selfish, jealous, greedy, and want power, something you're not even strong enough to possess. Only person I apologize for is me for allowing such a vindictive, manipulative, strategic, cold-hearted, selfish, insecure girl to be my friend. I said it last season, and I'll say it again. I don't use the friend word loosely for reasons like this. You have a lot of social media supporters, but if only they knew the real. Whatever demons you are battling that allowed you to utter such things, I hope you're able to remove at some point in life. But just like all things that hinder me from moving forward, I removed them. Good luck with your excuses. Learn to truly take responsibility for the things you do and not twist things to make you look better. P.S. Nobody cares about your fake apology. End quote. Wow. You know, I didn't read much of the letter. I think I read just like the first part of the first page before this moment. And I'm glad that I read it with you. You know, this right here was a really nasty ass letter. I mean, goddamn, Brandi. Goddamn. You must have really been hurt. Like you said, you don't use the friend word loosely, and I agree, I don't either. And you really thought that Draya was your friend. And guess what, Brandi? She is. She's still your friend. You guys are going to make up and you'll be cool at some point again. This will pass. Because Draya did not mean her words the way that you took it, or Malaysia took it, or Tammy, or anybody else, Megan, whoever else had nasty things to say about Draya. At the end of the day, the way that Draya was speaking about your illness was that it's not the right topic for this particular type of show. That's too serious of a topic for the ratchetness that you see on Basketball Wives LA season 4. That's all she meant, basically. You took it the wrong way. And in my opinion, Brandi's actually playing the victim here. And a lot of people are really agreeing with her and whatnot. But I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like this is like the downfall of Draya. That's all it is, in my opinion. You know, from what I've seen, people were just kind of sitting back wanting to see Draya fail. So this is just the perfect excuse to kind of snatch her down from that high horse and that pedestal that she was on. You got to look at it like this. Draya is the real star of the show. So, of course, people are going to come for her. And I'm not saying that Brandi was one of those people. I don't think that Brandi sat up there, you know, and consciously said to herself, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try to take Draya down a notch. I don't really think that Brandi had that sort of intent, you know, in mind or whatever. I don't really think that that's how it happened. I don't think it was premeditated. However, it's really, really shameful that these two broke out their friendship over such a frivolous conversation. It's such a ridiculous disagreement. I mean, very few people, at least from what I saw when I was on Twitter, actually agree with what I'm saying, that Draya didn't mean it that way. They're like, oh no, that Draya bitch is just so selfish. She's just so bad. So my question to those people is, did you think that she was just pretending to be Brandi Maxiell's friend this whole time? You think that this was just one big game to her? Do you think that she was befriending her, you know, to receive brownie points, like, oh, you know, I'm friends with the girl who had cancer? I mean, I don't really understand what's going on in people's minds. Maybe you people who are Draya haters, or people who suddenly don't like Draya because of this little misunderstanding between friends, maybe you can explain to me in the comment section how and why you think that Draya was trying to be a malicious and evil person. I just really don't see that. I'm not saying that Draya is without fault at all and she's infallible or anything. I just think that in this particular situation, Draya did absolutely nothing wrong. Remember, this is all my opinion. What's yours? Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels and visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more.